This is one of the more extraordinary things that has happened in my lifetime in terms of politics. This school thing. Mm-hmm. I just can't actually believe it.
It's been like an X-ray of the political system, and it's shown how it really works.
God, I wish those of us, I think a lot of us like me, we just assumed. We assumed so strongly that schools would primarily open in the fall. We didn't lay enough political groundwork. I just assumed, of course they will. Everybody's agreeing, and everybody is agreeing. That's like a scientist or a health expert or whatever at the highest levels. Pediatricians, everybody is in agreement. Well, you have to open the schools. That's not even a question. Let's just discuss how we're going to do it, because it's not on the table whether or not we open them. And then it got late in the summer, and all of a sudden you got, governors and various people shutting down schools. We're all, whoa. I think if we laid the groundwork early, chanting signs, whatever we got to do, schools are an essential business.
Writing checks.
Schools are an essential business, and get that into the public consciousness. Look, if you're going to make Home Depot employees go because it's so important that we can get 2x4s and lawnmowers, if you're going to make grocery stores be open because we've got to be able to buy groceries, here's another essential business that is not an option. Freaking schools.
Yeah. Well, don't call it a business. Schools are essential. That's the slogan. Schools are essential. What's really remarkable about the agreement you're talking about is there are so many unknowns with the vid, and there's so much divergence of opinion, and then what seems to be true, 3 weeks later, they're saying, it turns out not so much. But in the midst of all that cloud of uncertainty and disagreement and the rest of it, there is practically unanimity among the scientific community, doctors, pediatricians, that, you got to open the schools. I mean, it is especially stark how widespread the agreement is.
Well, do you think Home Depots would be open if all Home Depot employees were in a union and they could guarantee that you're going to make the same amount of money or more if you don't go to work? You can't get fired. That's not even a possibility at all.
Right.
Home Depots wouldn't be open.
Yeah, there's no cost to your decision not to open.
Other than you get to stay, you as an employee get to stay home.
Right.
So, and I'm not blaming the teachers at all. But this is just not acceptable. I can't freaking believe this is happening. I'll read from the Wall Street Journal op-ed. It's pretty damn strong today. They're really laying it at the feet of the unions all across the country. But, it's so maddening to me.
Hey, why don't we all make a sign, stick it in our car, out front of our house, our business, whatever? Schools are essential. Let's all do that.
Armstrong and Getty.